We talked in a previous video about your options if you lose your collection case in district court or small claims court. And now let's look at the other side, the more positive side, which is, okay, you go to trial, so Midland funding, portfolio recovery, LVNV, asset acceptance, Cavalry, somebody has sued you, you had your trial, and you won. So first of all, congratulations, that's great. Second of all, understand that whoever those debt collectors are that sued you, they do have the automatic right to appeal. And we talked about that in the other video on what if you lose your collection lawsuit. And it's just because everybody has a constitutional right to a trial by jury, which you can only get in circuit court. So whoever loses at the lower court can appeal up and start all over. But I'll tell you this, it's very rare that that happens. That is definitely not the normal situation to occur. So assuming that does not occur, what does it mean to win? Well, it means you do not owe that debt. It means if the debt collector's credit reporting, they better not be credit reporting because that's false credit reporting, because they say you owe the debt when a judge just told you you do not owe the debt. It means if they ever try to collect again on this, that will be illegal. It means that they sell or transfer the debt to another debt collector who then starts to collect against you. That will be illegal because remember, you don't owe the debt. It also means we need to look at, well, this debt collector sued you. They said you owe the debt. They credit reported on you, said you owed the debt. But it turns out you don't owe the debt. So, does that violate the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act? Probably so. We have to look at every situation, but normally that'll violate it. Have they violated the Fair Credit Reporting Act, having to do with your credit reports? Now, the FDCPA, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, that applies to credit reports as well. But we also have this other federal law, Fair Credit Reporting Act, and that only deals with credit reports. Has that been violated? Has state law been violated? Maybe this was malicious prosecution. In other words, they filed the lawsuit, had no basis to do that. We typically find that when they sue you, they show up at trial, and they got nothing. I mean, no evidence, no witness, no documents. They just show up and go, oh, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't show up and I would get a default judgment. To me, that is malicious prosecution. That's where you sue, you know you have no evidence, you have no intention of bringing evidence, and it's really just a shakedown lawsuit. See, can that debt collector get any money out of you? So normally when you win your collection lawsuit in district court, small claims court, then we want to look at suing in federal court. Now sometimes we sue right away, sometimes we do certain steps that may take 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So there are all different options here, but if you win your lawsuit in Alabama, definitely feel free to give us a call, 205-879-2447 or alabamaconsumer.com, and you can read more about this. You can also contact us through there. At any given time, we typically have at least 5 federal court lawsuits going that all relate to and they arise out of a collection case. Now, we've had as many as 15 federal court lawsuits at any one time on this, but normally it's between, I'd say, 5 and 10 that we have. So if you've been sued by a debt collector and you won your case, then we definitely need to check that out and say, do you have the right to sue? Because if you sue, then it does a couple things. One, it tends to make them leave you alone. Second of all, make sure this comes off your credit report. And third, if you're entitled to money damages, then make sure that collector pays you. Now, think about that. They sued you, but it was a bogus lawsuit, so not only do you not pay them any money, but now they've got to pay you money if you're entitled to that under the law. So let us know if we can help you. Again, it's 205-879-2447 or alabamaconsumer.com. Thank you.